All right, so Taylor Swift Part 4, the live events and the coatings or whatever. We're getting into the wedding couple that was mentioned on New York Post where they infected everybody with basically a crapshoot wedding. And we see this breaking out. But basically, the dude's name was George. George Takis connects us to William Shatner. William Shatner's been in the news, like he's in the news maybe every 6 months or so. They give updates on him because he's tied to the Star Trek. That's the cross wreck and the star and all those things, okay? So Takis connects us to, also I got a little side note here, Sharon Stone. She is connecting to the Cher and the Ron and the Stone for the Bud Light and those things, and the cannabis and that sea of green coming and whatever plays are coming with that stuff. But she looks like a baby bird right now, and that's tying in another thing, which is like a chick. So she's trying to signal a look-alike on certain things without saying it. So like maybe a secret chick. Anyways, these times when they do these drastic weight losses or whatever is a great time for them to bring in like a body double when they start gaining weight. Or I don't know. Well, didn't she get her nose changed or something? Okay. And just real quick, side note, AI. I noticed that the artificial intelligence show where that boy came out. Shoot, I forget his name. Anyways, that came out in 2001. All right. 2001. AI is around, they're letting us know about that. So that means AI was around before. When they let us know about something, all right, basically like when they tell us AI's here, all right, 20 years before that, AI's been working, all right, and that's just changing the name because we had computer generation before that, and that's AI and all these other things, all right? So these stars that look different, all right, they tell us that the images that go out to the public are altered, all right? They tell you straight up that they either Photoshop them or whatever, all right? It's not really what you're seeing is not reality, okay? You're just buying into it, okay? So with AI, I was watching some old videos and something standing out about it. And the stars today, the teeth are completely different. The nose, the ear, whatever's different about them, okay? There's something that's not matching up. So I think it's very possible that the AI has been doing like an overlay on certain stars. Like Britney Spears is a great one. There's like either two Britney Spears or, and I know a lot of childhood actors from back in the day when I grew up. The old rumor was that you had to be a twin to be a child actor. All right. And we see this with Full House and whatever, but we're not always shown the twins. All right. And they have to do this based on child work laws and all this other stuff. Okay. So all these childhood actors under a certain age are a twin. Okay. You must understand this. And this is where things go out. And they tell us about twins like Ashton Kutcher. He has another twin, but it doesn't look like him. So is his twin being augmented with AI to fill in the gaps? Okay, it's very possible that all this one image that we see of Britney and Christina and all this stuff is a AI overlay. And right now, AI is to a point where it can do live overlays. Okay. This is where you get your deep fakes and the deep fakes. They've been telling y'all, they've been testing y'all and showing y'all. And this is where the AI, the trial, where the AI is coming on, where they're gonna have AI intermingled in as the leaders. And this is that where Jesus is coming back, because Jesus is part of the AI. And as he is part of that AI, he can do whatever the hell he wants to do to test people. All right? So this is where we can see some crazy shit coming, to where you are being shown on the screen, but you look out, it's not there. And you just need to go about your day, because it's a show for the beast. And it's a show to round them up and to kill them and to destroy them, because we're going into a new age and they cannot operate in that frequency. And it's not because he did it, it's because you did it. It was your choice to follow after this light given, to believe the lie. And the religions of the world are part of the seven spirits of God broken up. So they're broken up. They have no real light in them. The light is divided. You need to have all of it to understand, to be one. So as the light's divided, the people are divided, the religions are divided, everybody thinks they have whatever, when it's all just symbolic for the same shit. And the people can't see it. And the Christians are rising up. They're the ones who think they have the final authority, when they're the ones who are dead in Christ because they cannot do all things. Jesus said to the Jews, the synagogue of Satan, those who seek salvation are the synagogue of Jews. All right, I'm putting two scriptures together. But the Jews, Jesus told them, seek salvation. Why do you seek salvation? Because you are the children of death. You're the ones brought into the garden. You're the ones who live your life. If you do this, this is going to happen. Turn 40, this is going to happen. Turn 50, this happen. Turn 60, this. Oh, I retire. I'm old. I turned 50. I'm thinking, no. Bullshit. It's all bullshit. Baal shit. The bull worship. What's the Taurus? Just that ring that goes in and out. It's our damn reality. Just living life like that. Every now and then you're button heads. But. That's the grievous sin. But I can't do that because, but I want to. If you hear these people talking about psilocybin and mushrooms, especially the older generation, listen to them. As long as you're doing it for medical benefits, you can't be doing it for fun. That's what's fucking wrong with you, because you ain't having no fucking fun. You got to have some fun, people. Okay? And that's what it's there for. That's why God gave us these things. That's why Jesus gave us these things. To keep us out of those lights and to give us lights in here. Why do you need to go out and be cast to the belly and give your entertainment and shit to your food, and everything revolves around food and drink and all this other shit? You're cast down to the belly, when you could just be taking this, that, or the other, a bite of this or a bite of that, and be set for a few hours. Giggling, laughing, maybe sometimes crying if your body needs it. And you come out feeling great and energized, and nothing can get to you. Well, just as long as you're doing it for medical reasons and to feel better, or whatever the fuck y'all are talking about. Do you even know what y'all are saying? But yet you go home and drink every night. You can go home and self-medicate with alcohol. You can self-medicate with sugar. You can self-medicate with ice cream, with Red Bull, with coffee. I drink 8 cups of coffee every day. I just fucking hate everybody. I used to be there. I used to be the one returning shit to Best Buy. Had my friend Dawson with me. What the fuck are you doing in there, dude? I got a shop here. Hey, man, they ain't taking my shit back. Gotta cause a scene. That's where everybody says, Jesus. That's the spirit when you hear people saying, Jesus Christ, Jesus. That's the spirit of Jesus operating. Because he's operating against what people think is reality, or what they've set up in their mind as walls and whatever. All right? Everybody's perception is the reality. And that's what you need to remember, and why you need to get the fuck out of the cities. Their perception is reality. We have an invisible enemy. We must prepare. You're going to get sick from things you've been sick from before. It's called the actual common cold that everybody gets. It's common, you know, but we're going to change the name and scare the shit out of you. All right? Anyways, you got to come and get this. We've never been able to figure out a cure for 60 years, but it's a fast track. The fast track on the you afraid yees. You afraid. You're fearful. The fearful. That 6 earful. X. 6. Either way. So the talkies. That connects us to food. And then Taylor Swift, she's been, oh shoot, I might have to do another one. Let's talk about food real quick, and then we'll do another Taylor Swift tie-in with Brittany Mahomes, all right? So my boy comes to me, and he has the Lee in his name. He's talking about sending one of his friends some pooping gags or whatever. Anyways, he starts talking about the fruit cassia, which is the AI and the ass and the C and all that. Fistula, the fist. All right. And this tastes similar to a cacao. The cacao is part of the cow for the beast, and the ka is for the Kamala. And that Kansas chief has already started sending signals to her. All right, she's the Kansas for the final can down the road, and then Biden is the chief. All right, so he's the one sending up smoke and smoke before fire or whatever's the saying. So that fire's for that lake of fire, the Lockheed of fire. That lake has been tied to Blake Swift. So this causes you, if you eat too much, toilet 4 hours. So that's 2-4 on there. And it says, this is where the Haribo or the Haribo gummy bears, it says the sugar-free, the Sugar with the Florida, and the free for the frequencies and those different things. And that's the Ray 6, either way. Eat it 15 minutes later, you start having the crapture, right? The 15 connects to the 900 seconds and connects to the quarter hour. The 45 is in that, and the 11 is in that. The 45 connects to Trump. The twin nines are in there with Trump 45, DeSantis at 45, and Elon being 54 in 2025. All those little different things, okay? So that's one tie-in with some food for like calculating the beast system. And then we have the Haribo gummy bears. They're hard to find. That hard to find is tied to the stiffies for the ribs, for that RNA, the ribonucleic acid for that ribs that's been taken out and covered with flesh. But I think that's going to be affecting the men. And this is where they're not going to be able to breed or read, that kind of thing. They're the beast man kind of thing. But it says, but they're cheap. And that's the but, her, ray. And then the cheap is the chi for the China and the chi for the chai tea for Biden and those types of things. Okay. So the Patrick Mahomes and the Brittany Mahomes, the Patrick is tied to the trick and treat. And the Pat is the pay cross. These are just some simple clue-ins, but there was a Texas Tech coach shown. The Texas Tech is the guns up. And that ties into Kamala being the guns are. And then it says the watching the tight Chiefs game. And that's the tight Chiefs for the cross. And the I for the AI, and the knight for the chief or the thief, and those types of things. And we're going to stop it here and do a real quick part 5.